courses at the College of the Bahamas in my first year. And so I left to get a college education. When I went to Duke University, I realized that there were some people who had been planning since ninth grade to get into Duke. There are institutions that are perceived as being more elite than others, and that this matters for how people see you. I did not know that before I came to the U.S.
Really?
I did not.
But I mean, you knew the difference between Harvard and, I don't want to insult someone by naming them, but, you know, fill in the blank county community college. That was obvious. So what do you mean you didn't recognize that element of the elite perception?
I think the conception of Harvard was that it was the first and an incredibly distinct university, but I didn't fully. There was a sense in which just even going to college itself is a privilege.
Over the past several decades, attending college has become something less of a privilege in the U.S. and more a way of life, as an ever larger share of the population signed up. But that's been changing. Over the past 10 years or so, overall enrollment has slipped. Also, with more labor shortages, some jobs that used to require a college degree no longer do. As Bloomberg Businessweek recently reported, the state of Maryland just scrapped college degree requirements for thousands of government jobs, and business giants like IBM have been taking similar steps. Still, if you look at the U.S. today versus, say, 50 years ago,
over the past 50 years, the number of students going to school in the U.S. has increased almost twofold.
Within that macro number, however, Peter Blair spotted a micro curiosity.
When we look at this expansion of colleges to absorb this increase in demand, most schools have been expanding, except schools at the very top.
The very top, meaning what exactly?
Schools like the Ivy League schools, Harvard, Yale, Princeton, the Ivy Plus schools, Stanford, Chicago, MIT. These schools are in the top 2% of the SAT score distribution.